I'm Joayn Bahr, a member of St. Andrew the Apostle Parish in Clifton, Virginia, and today I'd like to thank Father John Kelly and Father Mark Mullaney. We feel blessed that Bishop Laverty has assigned these two spiritual men to our parish. When Father Kelly first arrived, one of his earliest conversations with us, he told us how growing up he was not Catholic, but many of his school friends were, and he saw something in them that was very special, and he wanted to know more. And as he was telling us this story, he began one sentence by saying, and he was talking about the Eucharist and the real presence as explained to him by 8 or 9-year-old boys. And as Father was saying this, my mind was racing ahead to how he might finish his sentence. And I thought he was going to say, who could believe such a thing? But in fact, he said, who wouldn't want such a thing? And I was blown away by his answer. Here was a young boy not knowing anything about the faith, yet he wanted to know more. I'm a cradle Catholic. I've known about the Eucharist and the real presence, and yet I wondered if maybe I'd ignored or taken for granted such a magnificent gift. I don't know if Father Kelly will ever really know how profound his words were that day, but they've had a big impact on my life and made me strive to learn more and to be more in love with the Eucharist. Well, Father Mark Mullaney, when he arrived at our parish, little did I know how I would grow because of him. Shortly after his arrival, he began to offer a 9-month course in bioethics to the parish. And so I've been going to his class, and I've grown in ways that I couldn't even imagine. He presents the facts, he's very black and white, he tells us where the church stands, and yet the decision is ours. But a lot of the things that I believe or I endorse, I really have come to understand why I believe that or why I endorse that. The qualities that I admire in both Father John Kelly and Father Mullaney are their reverence, their sincerity when they celebrate the Eucharist. You know, you can see somebody or you can hear them and they can tell you what to do, but if they don't do it themselves, if their actions don't back what they say, it doesn't really affect you. The lessons that I've learned maybe from our parish priests are their love for the entire parish. They're everywhere. They're not exclusive with one group, which has caused me maybe to look more and be charitable to more people, to everyone has a value, a gift. Well, in this year of the priest, I'd especially like to thank Father John Kelly and Father Mullaney for their gift of vocation, because without them we wouldn't have the Eucharist. And it's that gift that I thank them for, and I want them to know I'm praying for them, not this year only, but always.